friends, welcome back to another cozy vlog. I just wanted to say hello before we get into this video. You can expect a lot of coffee, a lot of Bible time, some girly pink and shabby chic, so let's get into it. You are not going to believe this, but I have enrolled in a theology/seminary course, and I'm so excited. I just want to pursue God at a more visceral, detailed level beyond the Bible. I already have my college degrees. I already have my professional certifications. I'm just doing this extra education for my own to complement my Bible studies. And it's been absolutely so eye-opening. And it just feels really good to learn the Bible from more of a historical perspective, but also to learn how to identify the themes in the Bible, the cross-mapping between the different books within the Bible. It's just been such a wholesome experience, and it's really elevating just my overall understanding. So I'm absolutely loving that right now, and you will continue to see me studying and working through my coursework in upcoming vlogs. So just know that's what I'm doing when you see me with my binder and my worksheets and my books and all these things spread out on the table. But this holistically is what my morning looks like. I spend about 2 hours kind of in the Word in my studies, coffee first, Bible time, and then I get to moving my body and stewarding my body. I do work out from home 6 days a week. I'm very, very active. Even though I work from home and I have a sedentary lifestyle, I still get 10 to 15,000 steps a day. I go on lots of walks with the pups. I work out at home to fitness videos from Peloton. I have a membership with Peloton, and I also leverage free workout videos on YouTube. And I'm just very mindful and cognizant of how I move my body and how I treat my body. Today, I am down 105 pounds total, and I have hit my goal weight. And I'm so excited. I never in my wildest dreams thought I would be 165 pounds again. It's been over 5 years since I've been in a body this size. After all the sickness and the healing that I have grown through, God delivered me from so much. And I'm just grateful to be sitting here right now telling you my body is healed and I feel better than I have in my entire life. This will not be a surprise to anyone, but mornings are my favorite time of day. I love slow, cozy mornings on the weekend when my husband is home, and I can make us apple cinnamon streusel protein pancakes while we have our coffee and Bible time, play worship music, Christmas lo-fi music, just set all the vibes, light all the candles. It is my favorite thing ever. And we've just been really soaking up this interim fall, winter, cozy season. It has been absolutely bliss. Is it time to go to the vet, Loki? Loki has to go to the vet today for her last shot. Yeah, let's go to the vet. A few hours after breakfast, it was time to take the pups across town to our old side of the neighborhood so that Loki could go get her last shot. She is now 100% free to roam in the grass and the dog parks, and I'm so happy she's growing up so she can finally be Thor's play buddy. I have another fun DIY project for you. For our new home, I decided to make a little mini fire pit because I've just been craving s'mores and having warm, cozy evenings by the fire. So, of course, we live in Arizona and fireplaces are literally not a thing. So I decided to go on Amazon and take measures into my own hands. I ordered this little mini fire pit and I have this really awkward dish. It's like a bowl and a plate had a child, and this is what it is. So we never use it, and I decided why not leverage it to make a little fire pit. It's the perfect color for our outdoor patio furniture. I bought some little rocks for a fish tank, some black glazed rocks, set them around the base, and then just added alcohol for the flames. And this turned out so regal, so modern, and just really cozy and just aesthetically beautiful. Wow. Thank you for this home, this fire, my husband, my best friend. On the weekends, my husband and I love eating outside by the fire for all of our meals and just being outside in nature with the pups. It is so refreshing and a nice change of pace. We go on lots of walks, especially when the weather is in our favor, and we have rose bushes everywhere. So I've been picking roses lately on our puppy walks, and it's just so exciting and just it feels so magical and whimsical. I wanted to level up our Christmas tree another level and make it even more traditional by adding some candy canes. So I bought green candy canes to complement the red. Thor, are you hanging up a candy cane? Are you hanging up your first Christmas ornament? Where do you want to put it, Thor? Thor, where should we put it? Where should we put it? Right there. Yay, Thor! Yay! Wipe your face, Loki. Come here. No tears for us. A weight loss tip I have for you if you're in that space is incorporating nourishing soups into your lifestyle. Whether you are on a weight loss journey or you just want a heartwarming bowl of soup, they are the easiest way to get in a ton of vegetables, but also to make you feel super full because of all the fiber. And I don't mean just a random brothy soup that nobody wants or canned soup. I mean, get out all of your yummy vegetables, saute them up with some delicious garlic and spices, throw it in your blender, make a nice pureed soup, and it is absolutely cozy, heartwarming, so delish, and will definitely help you lose weight because of all the extra fiber. Also use a hefty hand of sea salt. Sea salt is amazing for de-stressing your body and it adds so much flavor to every dish. After having a cozy, intentional dinner together, I made a cute little s'mores board and kind of considered this night like a date night indoors because we wanted to really just enjoy living in this new house. This is our first Friday night here. One thing I want to emphasize is it's all about moderation, not deprivation. If you want to have s'mores, have the s'mores. Just make healthy alternatives. Notice I bought myself a low sugar chocolate bar and I bought myself lower sugar marshmallows so that I could still indulge and be present with my husband and mentally still satisfy that desire and craving for s'mores without going overboard. You can still fit balance into your life. So I highly encourage you ladies to seek that, whether you're in a weight loss journey or you're just living life, is to not deprive yourself. Is this an unpopular opinion? I like my marshmallows burnt. Is that how you like yours?
Yeah.
Just a little burnt?
Just half.
I need mine to be like charcoal. Cheers.
You want to be able to taste it.
I know, I need it to be like a fire pit in my mouth. We have a little impatient little visitor down here. Hello. These are not for you, Thor. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ready?
See, look how gooey that one is.
Look how burnt and crispy mine is. I'm so excited. I haven't had, when's the last time you had a s'more?
It's been a minute.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I bought salted dark chocolate, and the salt against the chocolate and the marshmallows, phenomenal. After our s'mores date night, we spent some time with the pups. We put on their new fluffies. I call them my little puffertons. Took them on a little nighttime walk just to burn off some energy before getting cozy and going to bed. I hope that you've been enjoying the cozy, slow moments. This is my 4th time ordering these BHA peeling pads, and I'm not sponsored. These are literally all me, all my own coins, okay? But I just am so in love with this product. I've never purchased any skincare item 4 times in a row, and it's so good. So if you struggle with hyperpigmentation, enlarged pores, oily skin, ingrown hairs, all of those types of skin, like dry sebum, any of that, obsessed. The next thing, I already opened it, but this is Razor Bump Stopper. This is my 2nd time purchasing it. This bottle lasted me the entire year of 2023. I literally ordered this at the end of 2022, and I'm just now chewing up for my 2nd bottle, and I use it every single day. It is so good. Razor Bump Stopper, ingrown hair prevention for like the armpits, the legs, all the places, and this is just like an every night type of exfoliating thing, and I love them so much. A little interruption. I filmed the entire Bible study, and I put so much effort into it, and it was missing when I uploaded all the clips to make this video. Like, the enemy is on another one because I spent hours like creating the images, taking the notes, looking up the history, mapping the themes of that book from Exodus. Missing out of all of the 100 and something clips from my camera, and I'm like, wow. It's just, if anything, it encourages me more to do Bible studies on my channel. So in the next video, I hope to do a little bit more of an intentional small segment of my vlog as a little mini Bible study. But the enemy is not liking me shifting. He wants me to stay doing what I was doing, where I hardly mentioned Jesus at all. And so now that I'm really trying to share the truth of Jesus, he's like trying to stop me. And I'm like, bring it. So I mentioned doing a little mini Bible study. It's not going to happen in this video as far as a sit down intentional one, but in future videos, I will infuse a little flavor of that into my vlogs. But I just had to share because my husband and I were just like mind blown. I've never just had missing clips on my camera. I didn't randomly delete it, and my husband watched me sit down and film it. And so I'm like, the enemy is so real. He is so real. When you start to really live for Jesus, he will test you to see if he can get you back in his ways. So I'm like, not today, Satan. Anywho, I just had to plug that in there. No Bible study in this video, unfortunately, but it just means it's going to be even better the next time. So bring it on, Satan. Okay, back to the clip. Let's get into Exodus. So as you know, I'm reading the entire Bible in the next 90 days. Today I just completed day 10. I spend like an hour and a half to 2 hours reading my Bible every single day. Yes, I wake up at 4:30, and yes, I go to bed reading the Bible to get this all done on top of my full-time job. One of the books that really caught me, where I was like, this is insanely foundational, is the book of Exodus. And I didn't even know what it meant, but Exodus means to exit, to flee. This book is like the pillars of God's authority. It's the pillars of God's law. It's the pillars of how God does not like idols. Like, I'm gonna get into it in the next scene, but my biggest takeaway from Exodus is God does not like false idols. What I loved the most about Exodus is truly God showing you how much he loves us, how much he favors us, what he's willing to do for us, but also to not disrespect his authority and his law. And like, we are not supposed to have false idols. Everyone was just looking for comfort, for peace, for answers. And people do it now. They turn to false religions, false idols, false gods, to addictions, to new age, to all these things, hoping that it will fulfill the peace that they're looking for. But the only source of that is Jesus. So take inventory on your life, audit what you're digesting, audit what you're putting first in your priorities, and just see if you have any false idols or false gods in your life. And I'm not saying a literal, you have a Buddha in your backyard. A false idol could be that you're super obsessed with K-pop, K-dramas, celebrities, maybe the Kardashians. You are just super hyper focused on them. You're putting them in a space of idolatry, a false idol, and like, you're glorifying them if your love for them comes before spending time with Jesus. An idol is our cell phone. Like, cell phones are idols, because I'm almost certain 90% of the world picks up their phone before grabbing their Bible. Like, I just think that's probably a thing in 2023. Another idol could be, maybe you like crystals and you think that crystals are going to heal your body. You're placing that crystal in a space of power and authority and idolatry before going to Jesus to heal your body. What's another? I'm like, I could give you so many ideas. Something I used to idolize was my fitness life and being a fitness influencer and going to the gym. I would idolize myself and my body, self-idolatry. And that's why I cut all that out of my life 5 years ago. 5 years ago, praise God, I was delivered from that. But take inventory on what you are idolizing, because it's a really big deal. Our God, he loves us so much. He is a jealous God. And that's the one thing I learned. And that was my biggest takeaway from the book of Exodus, is false idols, gotta cut them. Okay, friends, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you heard my heart. And honestly, I would love to know in the comments, where are you at in your beliefs? And notice I'm not saying in Christianity, spirituality, I'm not labeling it, because everyone has different walks. I'm not asking you to prescribe to what I believe in. I just would love to know like where you're at and how do you feel, so that one, I can pray for you, and two, so that my own awareness, you know what I mean? Like, I want to learn from you too. Genuinely, I would love for you to share that. So let me know if you'd like me to film my upcoming business trip, because I'm going to Seattle in the middle of winter and it's going to be so cold but cozy. And I imagine we're going to go to lots of cute little coffee shops when I'm not at the office. So that is coming next, and I'm just feeling really good. Really, really blessed. So blessed. If you're not following me on Instagram, I encourage you to do so. That's like the most raw and organic form of my day-to-day life, because I try to share pictures a few times a week of just like things in my phone. And that's all. I really appreciate you ladies for being here, for sharing this time and this space with me, and I'll see you next week.